Should you buy Tesla stock? That's the topic, so let's get into this and discuss it a little bit further. So as of this recording right now, Tesla is trading at $841. Well, is this a good time to jump in and buy the stock in the hopes that you're going to capture the next leg higher? Or should we wait it out a little bit longer and wait for this thing to come down a little bit more for our entry? Well, in order to better understand that, we need to know the latest price history. Where has price been? What is the history of this stock? Now, if you're watching a video related to Tesla stock, I think all of us can agree, yeah, you probably want to have some exposure to Tesla stock. But the real question is $841 per share the best price to be jumping in? All right, so like I said, $841 is where we're currently trading. I just looked at the 52-week high and the 52-week low because I wanted to get an idea of where we were within the last year. Well, $900 and some change is the 52-week high, which actually occurred just about 2 weeks ago. Well, guess what? Guess what the 52-week low is? I bet you can't even guess it. $70. $70, yeah, that is not a typo. $70 is the 52-week low, and the 52-week high being 900. And we're currently sitting at 841. So now my question to you is, do you think with a 52-week high of $900 and a 52-week low of $70, do you think $841 is a good place to buy? Well, I agree. Tesla is a great stock and a great company, and that we should all have some exposure and we should get into this thing. However, absolutely not at $841. This is just my opinion, by the way. Now, I've been watching the markets for about 12 years now, a little more than 12 years, and I've seen these patterns play out so many times. What is the pattern that I'm seeing in Tesla stock? Well, just a couple months ago, so here we are in early-ish, like early February of 2021 when I'm recording this video. Just a couple months ago, in November, Tesla was trading at sub $400. Yeah, sub 400. That's crazy, isn't it? Right? That's way lower. If Tesla was under $400, I'd be buying every possible share I could get right now, right? That's crazy. I think many other people would be doing the exact same thing. But this thing has been on like an absolute rocket ship since then, going way up to $900. What is that, about 250% that it's gone higher? So that's a massive move higher. With that being said, we don't know where Tesla's going to go, and I'm not trying to predict anything, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see Tesla come down quite a bit. At that point, it would be a much better entry point than where we currently are. Because where are we right now? We're off about, 8% or so? Not even 8%. 7%. We're off like 7% from the all-time highs. That's not very much, realistically. Let's wait for this thing to come down quite a bit more. I mean, at the same time, the market as a whole, the broader market is continuing to move higher, significantly higher, like on a daily basis, 1%, 1.5%, 2% every day. Is that sustainable in the broad market? No, not even close. This market is insane, going higher every day. The people that are buying right now are going to get absolutely freaking spanked one of these days when this thing rolls over and collapses. It's going to happen. Trust me on this. It's going to happen. This is a fool's game right now who's buying this thing. It's nuts. So my point is, let's wait on Tesla. You can do whatever works best for your investing strategy. But for me, I'm going to wait for this thing to come down. I mean, realistically, I'd be looking at like a $500, $400-ish price tag target once it gets down there. Now, you might be thinking, dude, you're nuts. There's no way it's going back down there. Well, that's okay. If it doesn't, I guess I'm not going to be a buyer of Tesla stock then. But if it does, I'd be happy. I'd be very happy to buy a whole bunch. The reason for this, what is 50% of 900? Well, it's 450. How many times have you seen a stock run up and then it comes back down 50%? If you follow Fibonacci, if you follow any of that kind of stuff, like 50% retracements, now I get it. The 50% would be measured from the last pivot low, which would have been about roughly about $360 some or so, $350-ish would be from there. Well, obviously the 50% would not be 450, right? But either way, this thing it's tradable at this $841 price range right now. But is it investable is the real question. And I guess that's another question you need to ask yourself too. What is your time horizon? What are your objectives with owning Tesla? Do you want to buy it now so you can sell it in an hour? That's fine. Go, do what you want. Buy all you want and trade it all you want. If your time horizon is 1 hour, it doesn't really matter. But if you're looking to buy this thing and sit on it for 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year, 5 years, whatever, your best price is probably not going to be $841, right? I mean, if your time horizon is a year or 3 years or 5 years, could you wait maybe another month, 2 months, or 3 months for this thing to come down another $300-400 a share? Probably, right? Anyway, just some thoughts on Tesla. Great stock, great company. It's operated and controlled by Elon. I mean, you got to believe in that guy, right? But at the same time, you also got to think about where this thing could possibly go. And everybody always thinks, I don't want to miss out. You're probably not going to miss out. I mean, yeah, there's going to be lots of volatility, just like everything else. That's fine. But you just got to remain patient and wait for it to come to you. Wait for price to come to you. When it comes to you, you got to be prepared to execute. That's the name of the game. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks again for your support. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you later.